I honestly do not even know how NASCAR fans are supposed to process a day like this. It feels like the entire sport just stopped breathing for a second. And what makes this even heavier is that today is not just one massive story shaking the NASCAR world. It is two. Two emotional stories that are hitting fans, teams, drivers, and honestly, the entire garage harder than anybody could have imagined going into Charlotte weekend. One of these stories is the kind of news that completely changes the feeling around an entire season overnight. And the other one says everything about legacy, respect, family, and just how deep this sport really runs beyond the racetrack. You can already feel the emotion coming from drivers, teams, insiders, and fans all across NASCAR right now. Social media feels different. The garage is going to feel different this weekend. Even the Coca-Cola 600 suddenly feels bigger than racing itself. There is shock, there is confusion, there is heartbreak, and there are also a lot of people trying to understand what NASCAR even looks like moving forward after what happened. This is one of those moments where being a NASCAR fan becomes way more than just watching races on Sunday. So today we need to talk about both of these stories because together they might become one of the most emotional moments this sport has seen in a very long time. And before we get into all of it, if you love real NASCAR conversations like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. The channel is still growing. We are chasing 15,000 subscribers. And honestly, it would be awesome to have you here with us from the beginning as part of this community. The first story, and honestly the one that still does not feel real even saying out loud, is the sudden passing of Kyle Busch at the age of 41. NASCAR confirmed the news on Thursday in a joint statement alongside Richard Childress Racing and the Busch family. And the reaction across the entire racing world was immediate shock. Nobody was prepared for this. Absolutely nobody. According to the statement, Kyle Busch had been hospitalized earlier in the day because of a severe illness just 3 days before he was scheduled to compete in the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. NASCAR did not release an official cause of death, but reports revealed that Busch had become unresponsive while testing in the Chevrolet simulator in Concord, North Carolina on Wednesday before being transported to a Charlotte hospital. And when you really stop and think about that, it becomes even harder to process. This was not some retired driver from another era. This was still Kyle Busch, still racing, still competing every single week, still fighting on Sundays, still trying to claw his way back into victory lane, still one of the biggest names in the entire sport. Just 11 days before all of this, Busch was literally on the radio during the race at Watkins Glen asking for a doctor to give him a shot because he was struggling physically during the event. Broadcast reports said he had been dealing with a sinus illness that became worse because of the brutal G-forces and elevation changes at the New York road course. And despite that, he still finished 8th. That was Kyle Busch in a nutshell. The guy was relentless. Even last weekend at Dover, he won the Truck Series race driving for Spire Motorsports. Fans were actually starting to feel like maybe momentum was finally coming back for him after such a frustrating stretch at Richard Childress Racing. Then, suddenly this happens. And the emotional reaction from the NASCAR garage has honestly been devastating to read. Denny Hamlin posted, "Absolutely cannot comprehend this news." Brad Keselowski called it an absolute shock. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. talked about how racing against Kyle made everybody better because Busch gave everything he had every single lap. Then you saw emotional tributes from names like Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, and even Kurt Busch's closest friends throughout the garage. And honestly, some of those messages hit incredibly hard because they reminded everybody that Kyle Busch was way more than just the rowdy character fans saw on TV. Yeah, he was controversial. Yeah, he had feuds. Yeah, fans either loved him or hated him for years. But that fire was exactly what made him special. Kyle Busch was not just another great driver, he was one of the defining personalities of modern NASCAR. 2 Cup Series championships with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2015 and 2019, 63 Cup Series wins, 102 Xfinity Series victories, 69 Truck Series wins, a combined 234 victories across NASCAR's top 3 national series. The most in NASCAR history. That is not just Hall of Fame level, that is all-time legend status. And what makes this even more emotional is how complicated and real his NASCAR journey was. People forget that Hendrick Motorsports once let him go early in his career to make room for Dale Earnhardt Jr. He could have become bitter after that. Instead, he went to Joe Gibbs Racing and built one of the greatest careers the sport has ever seen. Then, after sponsorship issues ended his JGR run in 2022, he moved to Richard Childress Racing, searching for one more chapter. It was not always easy. The wins became harder to find. Fans debated constantly whether Kyle Busch still had elite speed. Even recently, there was tension between Busch and Denny Hamlin after Hamlin suggested on his podcast that people expecting Kyle to return to dominating races regularly were fooling themselves, and Kyle took that personally. At Kansas, he raced Hamlin aggressively while multiple laps down, clearly sending a message. Then, after winning the truck race at Dover, Busch looked straight into the cameras and said, "I guess I just remembered how to drive." That line hits differently now. And maybe the hardest quote to hear today was actually Busch himself after that Dover victory, when he was asked how many more races he wanted to win before retiring. Kyle Busch said, "You never know when the last one is going to be, so cherish them all." Man, that is the kind of quote that gives you chills now. The entire NASCAR world is mourning right now, and honestly, it is impossible not to think about his wife Samantha Busch and his children Brexton and Lennox, especially Brexton, because that leads directly into the second major story that shook NASCAR after Kyle's passing. Following the heartbreaking news, Richard Childress Racing announced that Austin Hill would step in to drive the number 8 Chevrolet during Coca-Cola 600 weekend while the organization tried to process everything happening around them. But then came the announcement that honestly brought a lot of fans to tears. Richard Childress Racing decided to temporarily retire the iconic number 8 car out of respect for Kyle Busch. Not permanently, not forever, but specifically to preserve it for Kyle's son Brexton Busch if he someday reaches the NASCAR Cup Series level himself. And man, that is emotional. That says everything about what Kyle Busch meant to Richard Childress Racing and to NASCAR as a whole. The number 8 is not just a car number anymore. Now it feels like a legacy, a family symbol, something being protected until Brexton is old enough to maybe carry it himself one day. RCR also confirmed they will move forward running the number 33 car instead of the number 8 for the foreseeable future. And honestly, you can already imagine what the atmosphere is going to feel like this weekend at Charlotte. Every driver introduction, every garage interview, every onboard shot, every tribute graphic. Fans are going to feel this all race long. Because love him or hate him over the years, NASCAR without Kyle Busch feels impossible to picture. The guy was loud, aggressive, brilliant behind the wheel, sometimes frustrating, sometimes hilarious, sometimes the villain, sometimes the hero, but always unforgettable. And if you grew up watching NASCAR over the last 20 years, Kyle Busch was part of your Sundays, whether you rooted for him or rooted against him. That is what legends do. They become impossible to ignore. And now the sport has to somehow move forward after losing one of the greatest and most polarizing competitors NASCAR has ever seen. Honestly, I still cannot fully process it. This entire Charlotte weekend is going to feel emotional in a way NASCAR fans have not experienced in a long time. The tributes are going to be heavy, the garage is going to be emotional, and fans everywhere are going to be remembering the moments that made Rowdy one of the most unforgettable drivers this sport has ever produced. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch. NASCAR truly will not feel the same without you. And guys, let me know down in the comments what your favorite Kyle Busch memory was, because I know every NASCAR fan probably has one. And if you want daily NASCAR coverage with real emotion, real fan discussion, and non-stop updates on everything happening in the sport, make sure to like the video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. We are still a new channel chasing 15,000 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to have you here with us as part of this growing NASCAR community from the very beginning.